Welcome to day 2 of our Vinyasa Yoga Challenge week. Today I will be guiding you through a beautiful flow that will allow us to focus on building some foundational strength and balance to really create that essential base that we need for our flows. So we'll be getting started in a tabletop position today, so making sure your wrists are stacked under your shoulders, spreading your fingers. And we'll start off with some circles, creating some weight distribution. So shifting your weight to the left and then forwards, right and back. Really taking your time, inhaling as you move forwards and exhaling as you move back. Creating beautiful circles to find that balance. And then switching sides, so moving to your right, forwards, left and back. Inhale right, forwards, exhale left and back. Last time. And then finding a neutral position. On your next inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. We're going to do our cat-cows. Exhale, round your back, bring chin to chest, push the floor away for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, cow, open your chest. Exhale, round your back, cat. One last one, inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, push your hips back and up. Moving into our very first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Focusing on trying to extend your legs while pushing your hips back. Perhaps walking your feet, shifting your weight from your left to your right. Finding that center. Last breath here. And then shift your weight into your left foot. And as you inhale, bring your right knee towards your nose and shift your weight forwards, coming into a high plank. Exhale here. And then inhale, step your foot in between your hands like we were doing yesterday. Inhale, left foot meets right at the front of your mat. Exhale here, and then inhale, slide your hands up along your legs, coming into a half lift, lengthening through your back, making sure that you shift your weight forward slightly so that your hips are on top of your ankles. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. On your next inhale, slowly roll your body up. Reach up, lift your heels, grow, and exhale Samastiti. Bring hands to the sides of your body. And we'll take a few breaths here, grounding through our feet. It's okay if they are hips width, or perhaps you can bring your toes, your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels, see how that feels. Exhale, lower, and then inhale, lift your toes. Spread them in the air, and then lower them with control. Perhaps taking some circular movements to find that balance. Engaging your whole body, activating your glutes and your abs. And roll your shoulders up, back and down. Once you feel centered, on your next inhale, reach up. And exhale, start to bend your legs, sink your hips down as if you're sitting into a chair for Utkatasana. Inhale, lengthen, make sure you're staying upright. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And then see if you can shift your weight into your left foot and start to lift your right. With control, stepping it back to the back of your mat, and then inhale, coming into a high lunge. Exhale, sink. Option to lower your back heel, coming into full Virabhadrasana I. Making sure your body is facing the front of your mat, including your hips. Really focus on pressing through the legs, pushing the floor away, creating this strong base. Inhale, press your back heel away from the floor, and exhale, open your body to the side into Virabhadrasana II, Warrior II. Now for this pose, our back foot is at a 90-degree angle. And then gaze over your left fingertips. Feeling steady and strong like a warrior, really pressing through all corners of your feet. Sinking a little bit deeper with each exhale. And then on your next inhale, swing your right arm down and around, up, lifting your back heel to come back into a high lunge. Perhaps with a slight back bend. And then exhale, shift your body forward. Start to lift your back leg. Lifting it all the way up to create a T shape, coming into Virabhadrasana III, Warrior III. It's okay if your left leg is bent here. We're really trying to focus on balancing on this left foot. Keep breathing. And on your next inhale, see if you can move your body into an upright position while still keeping your right leg floating. And then place the sole of your right foot at the bottom of your left. Slowly start to slide it up as far as you can, anywhere on the leg except for the knee. Perhaps even using your right hand to place it all the way on your thigh, coming into tree pose. Breathing here, nice and steady. Feeling the weight distribution in your left foot. One more inhale. You've got it. And then exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your mat, creating a wide-legged stance. Point your toes outwards. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen. Exhale, press your legs out as you start to sink your hips, bending your legs, and perhaps cactusing your arms, coming into goddess pose. Inhale, push through the feet to lengthen, and exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, sink. Staying here for 2 more breaths, really focusing on pressing through your heels and your toes. And pressing your legs out so that your knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. And inhale, reach back up and step back onto your mat into Samastiti standing position. Perhaps shaking out those feet. And then inhale, reach back up. Exhale, sink your hips back into chair pose, Utkatasana. And then shifting your weight into your right foot. And see if you can lift your left, stepping back with control into a high lunge. Inhale, lengthen, finding that balance. And exhale, sink, perhaps grounding through the back heel for full Virabhadrasana I, keeping your body facing forwards. Sinking deeper with each exhale, pressing through both legs. And then inhale, lift your heel and open your body to the side. Spin your arms open. Left foot 90-degree angle. And gaze over your right. Bending your right leg, coming into Warrior II, Virabhadrasana II. Really open your body to the side. Finding that center and then gazing over your right fingertips. Staying strong. Exhale, sink deeper. Trying to get that 90-degree angle with your right leg. On your next inhale, spin your left arm down, around and up, coming into a high lunge. Lift your back heel, perhaps a slight back bend. And then exhale, shift your weight into your right foot, lifting your left leg, coming into Virabhadrasana I. Again, it's okay if your right leg is bent. We're really focusing on finding that balance, grounding through the right foot. Keep breathing. Perhaps lifting your left leg a little bit higher. Feeling that energy drawing from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. And on your next inhale, lift your body up and place the sole of your left foot on your right leg at the bottom, and then gently start to slide it up anywhere but the knee. Perhaps using your left hand to bring it all the way to your right thigh. Pushing through all corners of your right foot. Really finding that balance. Keep breathing. One more inhale, you've got it. And exhale, step to the left, opening into a wide-legged position, this time toes facing slightly in. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, start to hinge at the hips. Reaching forwards. Inhale, reach, bringing hips over heels. And exhale, fold further down. Inhale, lift a little, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift a little. And exhale, fold all the way. Pushing through your feet. Lifting your hips up. On your next inhale, bring hands to your hips. Exhale here. And inhale, come all the way up. Stepping back into Samastiti on your mat. Shaking out those legs if you need. And then inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, hinge at the hips to fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway, placing your hands on your shins or your thighs, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, frame your feet. Step back into a plank pose. Staying here for a breath, focus on pressing your heels back and pushing the floor away with your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes, and with control, nice and slow, start to lower your upper body all the way down. Bringing hands on the shoulders. Inhale, open your chest, roll your shoulders back. Lift up into a nice cobra. Really press through the top of your feet. Engage your glutes. Breathing here, feeling a beautiful stretch in your upper body. And exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift your hips, and exhale, push back into child's pose. Resting your forehead, relaxing your muscles, letting everything sink into your mat. Checking in with your body. How does it feel? And slowly walking your hands towards your body, swinging your legs around to lay down on your back. This time extending your legs. And then bring your right knee in towards your chest, arms in a T shape. And then exhale, drop it towards your left for a nice supine twist. Gazing over your right shoulder if that feels nice. Inhale back through center. Exhale, extend your right leg. Inhale, left knee comes to chest. Exhale, drop it with control to your right, gazing over your left. Breathing into the side of your body. Inhale back through center. And exhale, extend, letting it all go. Melting into the mat like butter. Perhaps closing down through the eyes and taking up space. Observing your breath. And then gently bringing yourself back into your body. Start to take small movements with your fingers, your toes, your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs. Taking any movement that feels nice. And then rolling onto your side into a fetal position. Resting here, taking a second to think about the impact of this practice. And keeping your eyes closed to come in any comfortable seated position. Placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in, fill the belly. And exhale, let it go. One more inhale, fill the belly. And exhale, let it all go. Releasing your hands. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. That was day 2. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this and you are feeling strong and balanced after this practice. And I will see you again tomorrow for day 3. Bye! Well done on completing day 2 of our 7-day challenge. I am so excited to be on this journey together with you and progress with you. Here's a little joke to end the class on a light note. Why did the bagel struggle in yoga class? It couldn't find its center. I'd love to know how you're finding the challenge, so make sure to leave a comment. And if you enjoyed the practice, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you again tomorrow.